Ghostly greetings and hi, your boy Prue. My cat decided she's going to join the review. I guess not. I guess not. All right. Let's talk about Among the Missing from Richard Laymon. My first Laymon, not my last Laymon. I'm very excited for this. I've got a whole bunch of them in a horror haul, and I'm excited to start reading Laymon. So if you have a favorite Laymon, comment down below. Also, if you have any shitty ones, like ones you just aren't into, let me know. Let me know which ones I should avoid and not avoid. My TBR is outrageous. So any not wasted time is freaking awesome. Okay, let's start off with the best plot I've ever fucking heard in a book ever. Not for the faint of heart. Your kids are around. They can't hear this video. Woohoo! Oh, there's some blinds in here. You're not going to want. All right. So it starts off, girl leaves her husband and she's in like a slinky nightgown. I was like, damn, girls, that's how you leave the house. You leave the house in a nightgown. She meets a guy and he's like, hey, I know a spot down by the river. We can look at the stars or whatever line he used. It's like, good for him. Good for him. The next morning they find the body without a head, and someone may have had sex with the body after its head was removed. Yep, not even joking. That's where we start. This isn't a spoiler. This is like page fucking 2 of the review. Someone has sex with a dead body that doesn't have a head. Then a couple on a nice day goes to find it. So you know how I do reviews. I'm going to grade the plot first. That's a fucking A. That's a 10 out of 10. You couldn't ask for a better plot. Who's the dead body and why did someone have sex with it? In my head, I thought about like a cop show. Just like imagining like someone sitting there and he's like, what do we got to dock it to, Bill? And Bill's like, well, someone took off the head and then you get drink the coffee and that's a good day. Fucking kids. And whoo, deal with a real sick son of a bitch here, people. Let me tell you. Okay, so for characters, Bass, or as I call him, Bass, because his name's written like a fish. He was, to me, my favorite character in the book. And also some of the female police officers, his wife. There's a name in here I can't pronounce. I marked it. Hold on. Mentor? Merton? Merton? Whatever. He was fine. I called him Merton. I don't, because the whole book had like a country feel to me, because like they're, you know, meet a girl by the river, you know, that's Merton, not Merton, old Merton down there. So I really like Bass, and I really like some of the relationships. Like some people you could tell were like in a relationship, but things were good, things were rocky in some, real rocky in some. Yeah, so I'm going to give Merton and Bass, I'm going to give the characters of C. They didn't hurt the book, but very few of them were more than a cardboard cutout or a wormhole to fill. I hate to say that. But some people are only in these kind of books or movies. Like in Jason. Like, who wants to be the hot girl that shows her boobs and dies? You. Hot girl. Yep, come here. You're going to show your boobies and you're going to get stabbed. What do? You're just the hot dude with some abs? Fuck it, you can die too. I don't care if you know how to read. But I felt like some characters in this novel especially, like, hey, we need to set up a scene. Yeah, it's going to get dark. Yeah. Luckily, though, this is literature, so the characters in my head were a bit fun. I had a problem, though, with the characters and visualizing their appearances. So whenever they die, first thing that popped in my head was a Jason or a Freddy kill of that person that looked similar. But characters to see. So pros and cons. Pro, Richard Laymon has a very simplistic writing style. See, this is almost one setting book for me. I would honestly recommend, if you're going to read this, read it in as few settings as possible. Simplicity is never a bad thing for me. So the writing never got in the way. And the chapters are really short, so you feel like you're making progress really quick, and the pacing was on point. So those are some of the pros. The cons are really, excuse me, the cons are honestly, you just kind of know where the book's going. It's a little predictable. And some of the characters just don't matter. Oh, excuse me. Again, I had biscuits and gravy around noon for breakfast / lunch. Sundays I'm lazy. And that's been that. So cons, simplicity and predictability and some dull characters. But Journey, how did I enjoy this book? Oh, this was fantastic. I read 200 pages the first night, and then I had to kind of spread it out because I worked a lot of overtime last week, and then I had, you know, family stuff and whatnot to deal with, and Thanksgiving, always a time crunch there. But I'm excited that I got a Laymon out of the way. But Journey, I'm going to give Journey a B. Journey was nearly perfect. That was more on me than the book for not enjoying it to its full potential, which is less reads the better. But I still feel like I'm going to dock it at least a point for that, even though I feel like that was my fault. So overall, this is a great, solid read with some gory scenes and some fast-paced action. I would totally recommend this as a read. I would recommend this as an A+, not an A+. I'll give it an A. It's an A. It's a good read. It's so far, it's not my favorite Laymon, because I've read the Beast House stuff. I read that back to back. And this is right up there with him. I'm glad I checked out. So you'll be getting more Laymon on the channel very soon. Okay. That's it for that. All right. Thank you for watching if you're still here. Richard Laymon. It's great. It's creepy. And it's fucking dark. So, favorite Laymons. Count them up. And here's a fun one. Favorite horror movie kill. I want you to post that. I thought about horror movies a lot when I was reading this. And I'm going to do that. Also, real quick, a lot of my videos, if they go too long, aren't uploading. I normally go somewhere to upload them. But I can't go to that somewhere right now because of COVID. So, I'm going to have to make these a little shorter from now on. So, we're not doing the intro for a while. At least until things open back up. And I'm going to try to just do these all in under 10 minutes. So, if you're like, Prue, where's my one review you told me you were going to do? 3 reviews, Susprizia 1978, Susprizia, the new one, and one of my book haul videos I recently didn't go through because they were too long and they did not upload between work and home and shit like that. So we're going to try to make these shorter and I'm going to redo those videos. All right, it's been your boy Prue. Stay creepy. I thought I hit the button. I didn't hit the button.